Three, four.
Hey y'all, so hopefully I have a few minutes before my break is over to record this. But yeah, I just want to make a video because I was speaking to a very dear friend of mine last night and we were talking about worth. And I felt like maybe this is something that people that aren't very close to me can use and benefit from as well. So whenever you're in a situation, specifically regarding relationships, and I don't really like to talk too much about relationships because I don't know it all either, right? But specifically when you're in a relationship, because those kind of relationships can really affect you and how you feel about yourself the most because, well, it's, tied to your heart because it's love, right? Understand that no person truly will ever be able to show you your worth. They can love you, they can make you happy, they can do small things, but no person can ever truly show you your worth. So if you're in a situation in which you're with someone that makes you feel like shit, first, understand that they're not making you feel like shit, you're making you feel like shit. Reason being is because the reason that you feel like shit is based on the expectations you have of not only that person but of relationships in general. So we can blame that on a lot of shit, right? We can blame that on tradition, we can blame that on our parents, movies, media, whatever you want to blame it on, just pick one. But it has more to do with your expectations and what you feel is what a relationship looks like or what the person that you're with is supposed to treat you like. So first thing is expectations. Understand that you can only control yourself. That will never, ever change. It doesn't matter how nice you are, how good you are, that will never change. You can only control yourself. So once you understand that, and you understand that people don't necessarily do things to you, so to speak. It's more about how they feel about themselves and how that's showing up on the outside. Then that gives you a bit of freedom. The second thing is you kind of have to identify, like, what is this person's behavior or their actions towards me or their attitude towards me showing me about how I feel about myself. You know what I mean? Because I know for a long time personally, I did not believe in myself. I didn't have the most esteem. I didn't have the most confidence simply because of, well, I felt like, well, if I was all that, then I would be treated like this, or I would be told this, or I would be loved in this way. But no, like, you have to find out what about what they're saying feels so true to you when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Are you a really ain't shit ass person? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Are you really that terrible of a parent? Probably not. So you can't let that stuff go skin deep because, as I've said before and I'll continue to say again, hurt people hurt people. That has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? If a person is broken, or not so much even broken, but just like if there's some things in their life that they haven't addressed, and these could be things from when they were little. You know what I'm saying? If you were sad as a kid and you don't address that shit, you will be sad as an adult. And unfortunately, you will take that shit out on the people that you love because that's what we do as humans. We only take it out on people that we care about. So you can't really take that part of it personally. And I get it. All of this is easier said than done. So just for now, just take it as information, okay? So once you can understand that your expectations and these ideas that you've now decided to believe as your truth are more of the culprit than the other person, then you have so much freedom in that. So much freedom in that because now you can choose. You know what I'm saying? You can make a different choice. You don't have to buy into anybody else's subscription into who you are or what you're worth based on their limited view. You know what I mean? If you're a person that believes certain things that other people don't, then obviously you're not going to have the same perception about what a person can do or what a person should be doing. And that's just like what it is. You can't really do anything about it. So I said all that to say that the solution to all of this, and I used to say that all the time in my earlier videos, but the solution to all of this is to find that same love, that same compassion, that same everything that you're missing within yourself. I get it. You can't hug yourself. You can't do all the same stuff for yourself that other people can do. I get it. But I'm saying deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? There's a feeling that a person who makes you happy creates that you too can create for yourself. It doesn't have to be done in the exact same way, but it is a way for you to still maintain happiness regardless of who's in your life, who comes, who goes, who says some dumb shit, who makes you smile. It doesn't matter because You can't really truly make someone else happy if you're not happy. And I used to hear that all the time, but now I know that to truly, truly, truly be the truth. Because if you're a person that's happy and that's smiling, like, that energy is contagious. People don't have a choice but to jump on board when that's who you are. You know what I mean? But if you're not, if you're in a space where you're negative and you're worried and you're anxious and you're sad and you're upset, then that is the frequency that you're vibrating on. And you can't help but attract that because, well, that's what energy does. That's who you are. So you're only going to attract to you what you are, not what you want. Ever. So if you want to have a good day, if you want to have better conversations, if you want certain energy around you, you have to be that. And as you've probably already witnessed or lived through, trying to depend on somebody else to motivate you to do that shit is a waste of time, because you can't control what kind of mood somebody else is going to wake up in. You can't control what old stuff they still thinking about, or what old stuff they're still holding on against you, or whatever the fuck. Like, you can't control any of that. So on those days when you can't control another person every day, you got to be able to draw from somewhere else, aka yourself, right? So do the things that make you feel good. Do the things that make you feel alive, that makes you feel inspired, and that makes you smile, and that makes you, have a reason to get out of bed every day. Do those things. Buy yourself some flowers. I've done it. Go to the beach. I've done it. Go to the movies by yourself. Go eat by yourself. I've done it. And I'm telling you, man, like, you got to love on you the way you love on your kids. You do. And I didn't think that was as important as it is until I started doing it. And so I just want to motivate you, if you're going through this or if you ever felt like this, to love on you, man. Love on you so hard, so deep, that no one can penetrate that bond. Again, the same way you have for your kids, or the same way you have for your parent if you don't have kids. So that's all I got. This was a little long-winded, but yeah, got to get back in there. So I will see y'all on the next video.